I said sit anywhere, I mutter without looking up. I will sit here, he says softly. I glance up for a second. Old backpack. Dusty shoes. Simple shirt. Not even ironed. I sigh. Fine. But order quickly. It's busy. It does not look busy, he says. It will be, I snap. Menu is right there. I will take whatever you suggest. I roll my eyes. This is not a charity place. You have to pay. He nods calmly. I always pay. Something about the way he says it annoys me. I grab my notepad harder than needed. Coffee. Sandwich. That's the cheapest combo. Then I will take that, he replies. I walk away before he can say anything else. Zara, my manager shouts from the counter. I'm coming. I shout back. Table 3 is waiting. And don't mess up again. I didn't mess up. You always say that. I bite my tongue. What do they want? Just fix it. I nod and move, but my chest feels tight. I hate this place sometimes. I go back to the backpacker with his order. I drop the plate a little too hard. Careful, he says gently. Maybe hold your cup properly, I reply. He looks at me, not angry. Just watching. What? I ask. Nothing. Then drink your coffee. It smells good, he says. It's just coffee, I reply. It still matters, he says. I frown. Not really. For me it does. I don't answer. I turn away, but I feel his eyes on me again. Why is he looking at me like that? I whisper to myself. I go back to the counter. Who is that guy? My coworker asks. Some broke traveler, I say. Probably counting coins. Then why did you serve him? Because I have to, I snap. Relax, she says. You're always angry. I'm not angry. You sound angry. I'm tired, I say quietly. She shrugs. Same thing. I look back at his table. He is eating slowly, like he has time, like he's not worried about anything. That annoys me more. How can he sit so calm? I whisper. I walk over again. You done? I ask. Almost. You shouldn't take too long. Other customers. There are no other customers waiting, he says softly. I freeze for a second. I still have work, I reply. I can see that. I cross my arms. Then eat faster. He nods again. All right. I walk away, but my jaw is tight. Why am I reacting like this? I whisper. I grab a cloth and start wiping a clean table. Zara, my manager calls again. Yes. Stop pretending to work and actually work. I am working. Then do it properly. I nod even though I want to scream. I glance at the backpacker again. He is still calm. Still quiet. Still watching everything. I go back to him again, this time with the bill. Here, I say. He looks at it. That was quick. I don't like delays. I can tell. Then pay. He takes out his wallet. It looks old. What? I smirk a little. But then he pulls out clean bills. More than enough. He places them on the table. Keep the change, he says. I blink. This is too much. It is fine. You don't have to show off. I am not. Then why give extra? Because you work hard. I stare at him. You don't know that. I saw enough. I feel something twist inside me. I don't need your pity, I say. It is not pity. Then what is it? Respect. I laugh dryly. You don't even know me. Maybe not, he says. But I see how you carry your weight. I shake my head. You talk too much for someone just passing through. Maybe I am not just passing through. I pause. What does that mean? It means I am here for a reason. I narrow my eyes. Everyone says that. And you? He asks. What about me? Why are you here? I open my mouth, then close it. That's none of your business. He nods. Fair. I grab the money. Next time, don't sit here if you can't handle service. I handled it fine. Barely. He smiles slightly. That smile annoys me even more. Stop smiling, I say. Why? It's irritating. Then I will stop. But he doesn't. I turn away quickly. My heart is beating faster. Why is this bothering me so much? I whisper. I go to the back room. I splash water on my face. I need to calm down, I tell myself. He's just a customer. Just a poor traveler. Nothing important. But something feels off. I go back out. He is still there. Standing now. Looking around the café. Like he owns the place. I scoff. Yeah, right? You are leaving? I ask. Yes. Good. I will come again. Don't, I say quickly. He tilts his head. Why not? I don't like difficult customers. I am not difficult. You are. Then maybe I will learn. I cross my arms. Or maybe go somewhere else. He steps closer to the counter. Not too close. Just enough to feel present. I think I will stay, he says. For what? To see what happens next. I laugh. Nothing happens here. Something always happens, he says. Not in my life. He looks at me again. That same calm look. That can change, he says. I shake my head. You don't know anything. Maybe not yet. I feel a strange chill. Just go, I say. He nods slowly. All right. He picks up his backpack. Walks toward the door. Then stops. Turns back. Take care of yourself, he says. I roll my eyes. I always do. He studies my face for one last second. Then he leaves. The door closes. Silence. I exhale. Finally. My coworker walks up. What was that? Nothing, I say. That didn't look like nothing. He was annoying. He looked calm. That's the problem. She laughs. You're weird. Maybe. I look at the table where he sat. Empty now. But something feels different. Like the air changed. I shake my head. Forget it, I whisper. He's gone. Just a random guy. Doesn't matter. But deep inside something disagrees. I pick up the empty cup. Still warm. I stare at it for a second. Why do I feel like this isn't over? I whisper. I put the cup down. Walk back to work. Pretend everything is normal. But that small moment, it stays with me. And I don't know why. Not yet. Zara? I flinch the second I hear my name. I'm here, I say, walking fast to the counter. Where were you? My manager snaps. Serving tables. Or chatting with customers? I wasn't chatting. He slams a receipt on the counter. Then explain this. I look down. This isn't my table. It has your name on it. Someone must have. Stop making excuses. I'm not. You always are. I feel eyes on me. Customers. Watching. Judging. My throat tightens. I didn't do this. Of course you didn't, he says loudly. Nothing is ever your fault. A woman at the table whispers to her friend. I hear it. Unprofessional. My face burns. I can fix it, I say quietly. You can't fix incompetence, he replies. I said I'll fix it. Lower your tone. I'm not raising it. Do you want to lose this job? Silence. I swallow everything I want to say. No, I whisper. Then act like it. I nod. I'm sorry. Not to me, he says. To them. He points at the customers. I freeze. Say it. I didn't. Say it. I look at the table. They're staring at me. Waiting. I'm sorry, I say, forcing the words out. For what? He asks. My chest tightens. For the mistake. Good, he says. Now fix it. I turn away quickly. My hands shake. I grab plates I didn't even need. Breathe, I whisper. Just breathe. But I can't. I feel small. Smaller than ever. I walk past the tables. And then I see him. The backpacker. Sitting in the corner again. Watching. Of course he's watching. Why wouldn't he? I look away fast. Not now, I whisper. Please not now. I move to another table. What would you like? I ask. Water, the man says. You already have water. Then more water. I nod. Anything else? No. I walk away. Pointless. Everything feels pointless. I fill the glass. My hands still shaking. Zara, my manager calls again. Yes. Move faster. I am moving. Not fast enough. I clench my jaw. Okay. I take the water back. Here. Finally, the man says. I don't respond. I don't have energy left. I turn. Are you okay? A soft voice asks. I freeze. Of course. I'm fine, I say. You don't look fine. I said I am. You are shaking. I'm not. You are. I turn to him sharply. Why do you care? Because I can see you're struggling. I'm not struggling. You are being treated unfairly. My chest tightens. Stay out of it. I don't like seeing this. Then don't look. I can't ignore it. Try harder. He stays quiet for a second. You deserve better, he says softly. Something inside me snaps. Don't, I say. Don't what? Don't act like you understand. I'm not acting. You don't know anything about me. I know enough. No, you don't. My voice is louder now. Too loud. People turn. Again. Zara, my manager says sharply. I close my eyes. Not again, I whisper. What's going on here? He asks. Nothing, I say quickly. She seems upset, the backpacker says calmly. I didn't ask you, my manager replies. I'm just saying. Then stop saying. Silence. Heavy. Awkward. Go back to work, my manager tells me. I am working. Then stop creating scenes. I didn't. Enough. I nod. Again. Always nodding. Always swallowing. I walk away. But I can feel it. Breaking. Something inside me is breaking. I go to the back room again. This time I don't splash water. I just stare at myself. Who am I? I whisper. My reflection doesn't answer. Why do I stay here? Still nothing. Why do I let them treat me like this? Silence. I laugh weakly. Because I need money. Because I have no choice. That's what I tell myself. Every day. I take a deep breath. Go back out. The shift continues. Orders. Noise. Pressure. Mistakes I didn't make. Blame I didn't deserve. Zara, table 5 is wrong. Zara, hurry up. Zara, what are you doing? Every word feels heavier. Every second feels longer. Then it happens again. Zara, my manager shouts. I stop. Yes. Come here. I walk slowly. What now? I whisper. He holds up a plate. This is cold. I just made it. Then why is it cold? I don't know. Of course you don't. I can remake it. You always remake. You never get it right the first time. That's not true. Are you arguing with me? No. Then apologize. My chest tightens again. I'm sorry. Louder. I'm sorry. To the customer. I turn. The same feeling. Judgment. I'm sorry, I say again. The customer shrugs. It's fine. But it's not fine. Nothing feels fine. I take the plate back. My hands feel numb now. I don't even feel the heat. Just finish the shift, I tell myself. Just survive. Hours pass. Slow. Painful. Then finally. Shift's over, my coworker says. I blink. Really? Yeah. I look around. The cafe is quieter now. Almost empty. Except him. Still there. Of course. I grab my bag. I'm leaving, I say. Good, my coworker replies. You look dead. Thanks. I mean it. I know. I walk toward the door. Wait, he says. I stop. Slowly turn. What now? Are you okay? He asks again. I laugh. This time it hurts. Do I look okay? No. Then there's your answer. You shouldn't let them treat you like that. And you shouldn't tell me what to do. I'm not telling. It sounds like it. I'm trying to help. I don't need help. Everyone says that. I'm fine. You're not. I said I am. You're breaking. That word hits hard. Breaking. I step closer. Lower my voice. Even if I am, what can you do? Silence. He looks at me. Really looks. I can listen, he says. I shake my head. I don't need someone to listen. Then what do you need? I open my mouth. But nothing comes out. Because I don't know. I don't know, I whisper. He nods slowly. That's a start. I laugh again. Good night, I say. I turn. Walk out. The air outside feels colder. Quieter. But heavier. I walk home slowly. Each step feels empty. No respect. No future. No way out. The words repeat in my head. I reach my door. Unlock it. Step inside. Silence. Complete silence. I drop my bag. Sit on the floor. And finally, I break. Tears fall fast. I don't stop them. I can't do this, I whisper. I can't live like this. My voice shakes. I hate this life. The words feel real. Too real. I curl up. Hold my knees. I'm tired. So tired. For the first time. I don't just feel pain. I feel something else. Something deeper. Something quiet. A question. What if I leave? I freeze. What if I change everything? My heart beats faster. But I don't move. Not yet. I just sit there. In the dark. Between who I am and who I could be. And I don't know which one scares me more. I walk into the cafe early. Too early. I didn't sleep. Not really. Just closed my eyes and waited for morning. Zara, you're early, my coworker says. Couldn't sleep. You look worse. Thanks. I mean it. I know. I tie my apron tighter than usual. Today will be better, I whisper. Or worse, she mutters. I ignore that. I start wiping tables. Slow. Careful. Like I can control something. Voices come from the back office. My manager. And someone else. I don't mean to listen. But then. He's coming again today. I pause. He was already here yesterday, my manager says. I know, the other voice replies. He said he wants to observe quietly. Observe? My hand stops moving. Why does he do that? My manager asks. Because he built this place. My chest tightens. Built? He doesn't trust the reports, the voice continues. He wants to see everything himself. Dressed like that, my manager scoffs. That's how he is. Silence. Then. Just make sure everything is perfect, the voice says. I don't want any mistakes in front of him. I understand, my manager replies. And don't forget, he owns this place. My heart stops. Owns. He's not just some investor, the voice continues. He is the owner. The main one. I grip the cloth harder. No. No way. Fine, my manager says. I'll handle the staff. Especially that girl, the voice adds. My breath catches. Which girl? The one from yesterday. My stomach drops. Zara? My manager asks. Yes. I freeze. She had an attitude, the voice says. I noticed, my manager replies. If he didn't like it. I'll fire her, my manager says quickly. My ears ring. Fire me. Just like that. No, the voice says. Why not? Because he didn't say anything. That doesn't mean he approved. It means he's thinking. Thinking. That word feels worse. Just wait, the voice says. He'll decide. Footsteps. Closer. I move fast. Back to wiping. Like I heard nothing. Like I know nothing. The door opens. They walk out. I don't look up. Zara, my manager says. Yes. Work properly today. I always do. Not yesterday. Enough. I nod. My hands feel cold. My mind is loud. Owner. Millionaire. Backpacker. It doesn't make sense. But it does. Too much. I replay everything. Every word. Every look. Don't sit here if you can't handle service. I don't like difficult customers. Stop smiling. My stomach twists. What did I do? I whisper. What did I do? Zara, my coworker snaps. What? Customer. I turn. And there he is. Same clothes. Same calm face. Same quiet eyes. Like nothing changed. Like everything didn't just break inside me. Good morning, he says. My throat goes dry. Morning. You look tired. I'm fine. You said that yesterday. I'm still fine. He studies me again. That same way. Like he sees more than I show. What would you like? I ask quickly. Coffee. Anything else? Whatever you suggest. That line again. But now it feels different. Heavy. I'll bring it, I say. I walk away fast. Breathe, I whisper. He doesn't know. He didn't say anything. Maybe he forgot. But deep inside, I know. He remembers everything. I bring the coffee. Careful this time. Gentle. Here, I say. Thank you. Silence. Too much silence. You're different today, he says. I'm working. You were working yesterday too. I don't answer. I hope I didn't upset you, he adds. My chest tightens. You didn't. I might have. You didn't. You seem distant. I'm always like this. No. I look at him. Really look. Why are you here? I ask. I told you. No, I say softly. The real reason. He pauses. Then smiles slightly. I like this place. That's not enough. It is for me. I shake my head. You're lying. Am I? Yes. He leans back. Still calm. Still in control. I think you're the one hiding something, he says. My heart pounds. I'm not hiding anything. Then why won't you look at me properly? I am looking. No, he says quietly. You're avoiding. I step back. I have work. Of course. I turn. Walk away. But I feel it. That weight. That truth. Pressing on me. He knows, I whisper. He knows everything. Hours pass. Every second feels like a test. Every move feels watched. Not by everyone. By him. Always him. Zara, hurry up, my manager says. I'm moving. Move faster. I am. Don't embarrass me today. I freeze. Embarrass him. Not the cafe. Not the customers. Him. I nod. I won't. But I already did. Yesterday. In front of the owner. I keep working. Quiet. Careful. Perfect. But inside. I'm falling apart. Then. Zara, he says again. I turn slowly. Yes. Can I ask you something? I hesitate. Okay. Why do you work here? The question hits hard. I need the job. That's not the full answer. It is. No, he says softly. It's not. I look down. I don't have choices. You always have choices. Not people like me. What does that mean? It means I don't have the luxury to walk away. He watches me. Long. Silent. I see, he says. Do you? I don't think you do. Not really. Not until now. And now. It's too late. I'll bring your bill, I say. You're rushing again. I have to. Or you want to leave? Both. I'll bring it, I repeat. I walk away. My chest feels tight. Like I can't breathe. I bring the bill. Place it gently. Here. He looks at it. Then at me. You're scared, he says. I freeze. I'm not. You are. I'm not. Of me. That word. Of me. My hands shake. I'm not scared of you. Then why are you shaking? I step back. I have work. You always say that. Because it's true. Or because it's easier than answering? I don't respond. I can't. Zara, he says softly. I stop. Just for a second. Yes. If I upset you. I'm sorry. My heart twists. He's apologizing. What? You didn't, I whisper. Then something else did. I nod. Yes. Do you want to talk about it? No. All right. He doesn't push. He just watches. Again. Always watching. I walk away. This time I don't look back. The shift ends. Finally. I grab my bag. Leaving? My coworker asks. Yes. You survived. Barely. I walk out. Fast. Cold air hits my face. But it doesn't help. Nothing helps. I reach home. Close the door. Silence again. But louder. He's the owner, I whisper. The owner. I slide down to the floor. Cover my face. I was rude. I was arrogant. I judged him. Tears come. Slow. Heavy. What kind of person am I? I whisper. No answer. Only silence. I lie down. Stare at the ceiling. Replay everything. Every word. Every look. Every mistake. I thought he was nothing, I whisper. But he was everything. That thought burns. Painful. I close my eyes. But sleep doesn't come. Only questions. Only guilt. Only shame. And one truth. I showed him the worst version of me. And he saw it. All of it. And tomorrow, I have to face him again. But this time, I know who he really is. And I don't know if that makes it worse. Or impossible. Zara. I freeze. That tone again. Cold. Sure. Final. I'm here, I say quietly. Come to the office. My chest tightens. Now. I nod. My legs feel heavy. His step feels wrong. Like I already know. Like it's already over. I step inside. The door closes behind me. Sit, he says. I'd rather stand. Sit. I sit. My hands grip my apron. Do you know why you're here? He asks. No. You do. I don't. He sighs. Yesterday was bad. I know. And today was worse. I tried. You always try, he cuts in. I do my job. You create problems. I fix them. You shouldn't create them in the first place. I didn't create them. Stop arguing. I'm not arguing. I'm telling the truth. His eyes narrow. Truth doesn't matter if results are bad. My chest tightens. That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Silence. Heavy. Then. I'm letting you go. The words hit hard. Too hard. I blink. What? You're fired. No. It slips out. No. I mean, please. This isn't a discussion. I need this job. You need it to perform better. I did everything I could. Not enough. I can improve. You've had chances. I just need one more. No. My voice shakes. Please. I've decided. Because of him? I ask before I can stop myself. His expression changes. What? The man, yesterday. This isn't about him. It is. It's about your behavior. I can fix it. You should have fixed it already. I didn't know. That's the problem. You never know. My eyes burn. I'll work harder. You already said that. I mean it this time. You meant it last time too. I can't lose this job. You already did. Silence. I feel it. Cracking. Breaking. I'll do anything, I whisper. I don't need anything. I'll take less pay. That's not the issue. I'll work extra hours. That's not the issue. Then what is? You. The word cuts deep. I'm not the problem. You are. No. Yes. I care about this job. You care about arguing. That's not true. It is. I just don't like being blamed for things I didn't do. And I don't like excuses. They're not excuses. They are to me. I feel tears forming. I'm trying, I whisper. Not good enough. Please. No. That word again. Final. Cold. I grip my apron tighter. Just one more chance. Zara. His voice softens slightly. But not enough. It's over. My heart drops. Over. Just like that. Pack your things. I don't move. I said pack your things. I can't, I whisper. You can. This is all I have. Then you should have protected it. I laugh weakly. Protected it? From what? From him? From life? I didn't know it would end like this. Now you do. I stand slowly. My legs feel numb. Please, I say one last time. He shakes his head. No. That's it. No more words. No more chances. I turn. Walk out. Everything feels louder now. Voices. Plates. Noise. But also, nothing. I walk to the back. Grab my bag. My hands shake. You're leaving? My coworker asks. I nod. What happened? I got fired. Her eyes widen. What? It's done. That's not fair. I know. Are you okay? I shake my head. No. I'm sorry. Me too. I take off my apron. Fold it slowly. Place it down. Like it matters. Like any of this matters. I look around. This place. My routine. My survival. Gone. Just like that. I walk toward the door. Each step feels heavier. Slower. Harder. Then, I see him. Standing near the window. Watching. Of course. He saw everything. I stop. Just for a second. Our eyes meet. Silence. So much silence. He steps forward. Zara? Don't, I say quickly. He pauses. Don't say anything. I didn't know. You knew enough. That's not true. You watched. I was observing. I laugh. Observing my life falling apart? I didn't want this to happen. But it did. I can talk to. No. I shake my head. No. I don't want help. It's not about help. Then what is it? He hesitates. I don't know yet. That hurts more. You don't know? I'm trying to understand. Understand what? Why you're treated like this. Now you care. I always cared. No, you didn't. I did. Then why didn't you stop it? Silence. He doesn't answer. Exactly. That's what I thought, I whisper. I'm sorry. Don't be. I mean it. I know. That doesn't change anything. No, I say softly. It doesn't. I step back. I have to go. Zara? Please. My voice breaks. Just let me go. He stops. Doesn't follow. Doesn't argue. Just watches. Again. Always watching. I turn. Walk out. The door closes behind me. And that's it. I'm outside. No job. No plan. No stability. Just me. And silence. I walk. I don't know where. Just away. Away from everything. Tears blur my vision. I lost everything, I whisper. People pass by. No one stops. No one cares. I reach home somehow. I don't remember how. I open the door. Step inside. Close it. And then, I collapse. Right there. On the floor. I can't do this, I cry. I can't. My voice echoes. Empty room. Empty life. I tried. I really tried. But it wasn't enough. Never enough. I hit the floor. Art. Again. Again. Why is it always me? I scream. No answer. Only silence. I didn't deserve this. Or did I? I judged him. I was rude. I was wrong. The truth hurts. But this feels bigger. Like punishment. Like karma. I hate this, I whisper. I hate everything. Tears don't stop. They keep coming. Wave after wave. I have nothing now. No job. No money. No future. Just pain. I curl up. Hold myself. Like that will fix anything. It doesn't. Nothing does. Time passes. I don't know how much. Minutes. Hours. Feels like forever. My voice gets weaker. I'm tired. So tired. I stare at the ceiling. Blank. Empty. Like me. I don't want to feel like this anymore. The words come out slowly. Quietly. I can't keep living like this. Something shifts. Small. But real. What if I change? The question scares me. What if I stop being this person? The one who reacts. The one who breaks. The one who begs. I sit up slowly. My face wet. My body weak. But something inside. Still alive. Still breathing. I don't want this life, I whisper. I don't want this version of me. Silence. But different now. Not empty. Waiting. I can't stay like this. The words feel stronger. I won't. My hands stop shaking. Just a little. I lost everything today. That's true. But maybe that's the point. I don't fully understand it. Not yet. But I feel it. Deep inside. Something is starting. Something quiet. Something dangerous. Not anger. Not yet. Something else. Something stronger. I wipe my tears. Take a slow breath. I'm not done, I whisper. Not yet. Not like this. But I don't know what comes next. And that scares me more than losing everything. Get up. My voice sounds strange. Weak. But steady. Get up. I push myself off the floor. Slow. Heavy. But I stand. That's it, I whisper. No more. The room is quiet. Still the same. But I'm not. Not completely. I won't beg again. The words feel sharp. Real. I won't break like that again. I wipe my face. Look at myself in the mirror. You look pathetic, I say. Honest. Brutal. But not forever. I take a deep breath. I'm done blaming everyone. I pause. Even him. That one hurts. I was rude. I judged him. I pushed him away. Truth. Clear. Uncomfortable. I did that. No excuses. No hiding. Just truth. And I'll fix me. Not the past. Not them. Me. I sit on the edge of my bed. Where do I start? Silence. Then. Anywhere. I grab my phone. Search jobs. Nothing good. Of course. Then take anything, I say. Anything is better than nothing. I scroll. Apply. Again. 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 Hours pass. No response, I whisper. Fine. I stand again. I'll do more. I open videos. Business. Customer service. Communication. How to deal with difficult people. I almost laugh. That was me. I watch. Take notes. Repeat. Stay calm. Control tone. Listen before reacting. I nod slowly. I didn't do any of that. I rewind. Watch again. This is how I change. Small. Step by step. No one sees. No one needs to. Zara? My neighbor's voice comes from outside. Yes. You okay? I'm fine. You've been quiet. I needed space. Do you need anything? I pause. Yes, I say softly. Advice. She steps in. What happened? I lost my job. She sighs. I'm sorry. It's okay. No, it's not. It will be. She studies my face. You don't look broken. I was. And now. I'm rebuilding. She smiles slightly. That's fast. It has to be. What will you do? Work. Learn. Change. Sounds serious. It is. She nods. I like it. I have no choice. There's always a choice. I look at her. I'm choosing this. She smiles again. Good. She leaves. I sit back down. Keep going, I whisper. I practice speaking. Good morning. Too cold. Again. Good morning. Better. Smile. Again. Good morning. I shake my head. This feels fake. But I keep going. Until it becomes real. Hours turn into days. I wake up early. I work on myself. I study. I apply for jobs. Still nothing, I whisper. Keep going. I practice patience, control, silence. No more reacting fast. No more sharp words. Just calm. Always calm. At night, I think about him. Every night. His voice. You deserve better. His eyes. Watching. Understanding. I didn't deserve that kindness, I whisper. I didn't earn it. I close my eyes. Replay everything. Every mistake. But now, feels different. Not just shame. Feel. I'll face him again, I say quietly. But not like before. Not weak. Not defensive. Not careless. Stronger. Smarter. Better. I open my drawer. Take out something small. A receipt. From that day. His table. His order. I stare at it. This is where I failed. I fold it carefully. This is where I start. I keep it. Not as pain. As reminder. Days pass. Then. Hello, is this Zara? A voice says on the phone. Yes. We saw your application. My heart beats faster. Yes. We have a position. What kind? Assistant at a small shop. Pay. Low. Hours? Long. I smile slightly. I'll take it. Are you sure? Yes. When can you start? Tomorrow. Good. The call ends. I exhale. This is it. Not perfect, but something. Start small, I remind myself. Grow later. Next day, I walk into the shop. Simple. Quiet. Welcome, the owner says. Thank you. Do you have experience? Yes. Good or bad? I pause. Both. He nods. That's honest. I'm trying to be. Good. He hands me a cloth. Start with cleaning. I will. No complaints. No attitude. Just work. Hours pass. Zara, he says. Yes. You're calm. I'm learning. From what? My mistakes. He smiles. Best teacher. I know. Each day, I improve. A little. A lot. Depends. But always forward. Never back. Customer is upset, he says one day. I'll handle it. I walk over. Is there a problem? I ask. Yes, this is wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't fix it. You're right. I stay calm. I'll fix it now. No arguing. No reacting. Just control. The customer softens. Thank you, he says later. I nod. That's new, I whisper. Yes. It is. At night, I sit alone again. But it feels different. Not empty. Focused. I'm changing. Slow. Quiet. Real. I'll see him again. That thought stays. Strong. Clear. And when I do, I look at the receipt again. I won't be that girl. Not the one who judged. Not the one who broke. Not the one who begged. I'll be someone else. Someone stronger. Someone he notices. Someone he respects. I take a deep breath. Not yet, I whisper. But soon. I turn off the light. Close my eyes. And for the first time, I don't feel lost. I feel ready. Not fully. Not perfectly. But enough. Because now, I have something I didn't have before. Control. And I won't lose it again. No matter what. Even if I have to face him again. Even if it changes everything. And deep inside, I know it will. Open the shop early, my boss says. I already did. He checks the counter. Good. I like being early, I reply. It shows. I'm trying to improve. You are improving. That word stays with me. Improving. Not perfect, but better. Today will be busy, he says. I'm ready. Confidence. Preparation. He smiles slightly. Same thing sometimes. I nod. Sometimes. A customer walks in. Welcome, I say calmly. Hi, she replies. What can I help you with? I'm just looking. Take your time. No pressure. No rush. No irritation. She looks around. Slow. Comfortable. Do you have this in another color? She asks. Yes. I show her. She smiles. I'll take it. Of course. Simple. Smooth. Controlled. That was good, my boss says. I stayed calm. You stayed smart. I pause. Is there a difference? Yes. How? Calm is not reacting. Smart is choosing how to respond. I think about that. I want both. You're getting there. I nod. I will. The day moves fast, but I don't rush. I move with it, not against it. Zara, my boss says later. Yes. Handle the register. All right. I step behind the counter. Numbers, bills, accuracy, focus, no mistakes. I double-check everything. Careful, I whisper. Always careful. A man walks in. Angry. I bought this yesterday, he says. It's broken. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry doesn't fix it. I'll fix it. No, you won't. You'll argue. I won't. He pauses. You won't? No. Then what will you do? I'll replace it. Just like that. Yes. He studies me. Suspicious. Why? Because it's the right thing. Silence. Then. Fine. I take the item. Replace it. No argument. No tension. Thank you, he says quietly. You're welcome. He leaves. I exhale slowly. That felt different, I whisper. My boss nods. You didn't take it personally. I used to. I know. I smile slightly. Not anymore. You're learning fast. I'm learning right. He nods. That matters more. Hours later. The shop is quiet. I clean. Organize. Observe. How do you decide prices? I ask. Based on value. What kind of value? Not just cost. Perception. I frown. Explain. If people believe it's worth more, they pay more. So it's about feeling? It's always about feeling. I think about the café. About customers. About him. They weren't just buying coffee, I whisper. What? Nothing. I shake my head. Just thinking. Good. Keep doing that. I nod. I will. Later. I sit with my notebook. Write everything down. Customer behavior. Tone control. Timing. Silence. I underline that. Silence. Silence is power, I whisper. I didn't know that before. Now I do. I used to fill silence with anger. Now I use it. I control it. At night. I watch more videos. Business. Leadership. Power. Never show everything, I repeat. Observe first. Act later. I pause the video. Think. I used to react first. Big mistake. Not anymore. I write it down. Think before speaking. Feel before reacting. Plan before acting. Simple. But strong. Days pass. Then weeks. I change. Slowly. Quietly. No one notices, I whisper. Good. I don't need attention. I need growth. Zara, my boss says one morning. Yes. You handle people well now. Thank you. What changed? I think for a second. Pain. He nods. That's honest. I learned from it. Most people don't. I'm not most people. He smiles. I can see that. I look at the door. People come. People go. Different faces. Different attitudes. I study all of them. Why do some complain? I ask. Control. What? They want control. And we give it? In a way. How? By listening. I nod slowly. I didn't listen before. I know. I only reacted. And now. I choose. He smiles again. Good answer. I feel something inside. Not pride. Not yet. But something close. Confidence. Real. Earned. Not fake. One evening. A familiar thought returns. Him. His voice. You deserve better. I sit quietly. Hold the receipt again. I understand now, I whisper. He wasn't just talking. He was seeing. Seeing something I didn't see. I wasn't ready then. I look at my reflection in the glass. I'm getting ready now. Not for him. For me. But still. I want to face him again. Not to prove something. But to show something. Change. Real change. Zara, my boss calls. Yes. Close up. I'm on it. I lock the door. Turn off lights. Everything neat. Everything in place. Good work, he says. Thank you. You're different from when you started. I know. In a good way. I know. He pauses. You planning something? I look at him. Maybe I am. Maybe, I say. He nods. Just make sure it's worth it. It will be. I step outside. Night air. Cool. Quiet. I walk slowly. Not lost. Not broken. Just thinking. Planning. Becoming. I'm not that girl anymore, I whisper. Not the one who judged. Not the one who reacted. Not the one who begged. I'm someone else now. Not fully, but enough. And still growing. Always growing. I stop walking. Look ahead. Dark road. Unknown future. But I'm not scared. Not like before. I'll face him again, I say softly. That thought feels certain. Close. Real. And when I do, I pause. My heart beats steady. I won't look away. I won't rush. I won't react. I'll choose. Every word. Every move. Every silence. Because now, I understand something I didn't before. Power isn't loud. It's quiet. And I'm learning how to use it. Step by step. In silence. Until the moment comes. And when it does, everything will change. Did you hear? My coworker says. Hear what? That cafe you used to work at? My hand pauses. What about it? It's going downhill. I stay still. Customers are complaining. I say nothing. The service is bad now. I nod slowly. I see. The manager is messing things up. Of course he is. People are leaving reviews. What kind? Not good. I look down at the counter. You don't care? She asks. I take a breath. I care. But I'm not surprised. She leans closer. They say staff keep quitting. I remember the pressure, the shouting, the blame. I understand why, I say quietly. You were lucky you left. Lucky. That word feels strange. I didn't feel lucky. But you are now. Am I? I don't answer. Zara, my boss calls. Yes. Focus. I am. Customer waiting. I turn. Welcome, I say calmly. Hi, the woman replies. Looking for something specific? Yes. I listen. Carefully. Fully. Not like before. I can help with that, I say. She smiles. Thank you. I guide her. Slow. Clear. No rush. No pressure. Perfect, she says. I'll take it. Of course. She pays. Leaves satisfied. That was smooth, my coworker says. I'm learning. You're good now. I'm getting better. She shakes her head. No. You're good. I don't smile. Not fully. Not yet. Stay focused, I tell myself. Later. Tell me more, I say. About the cafe. You really want to know? Yes. They're losing regular customers. I nod. That's serious. Very. Why? Service is rude. I pause. That sounds familiar. Anything else? Orders get mixed up. System problem. Or management problem. I nod again. Both. They say the manager blames staff. Of course. He always did. Some things don't change, I whisper. What? Nothing. I straighten items on the shelf. Careful. Precise. Zara, my boss says. Yes. You're thinking too much. Maybe. Thinking is good. Overthinking is not. I know. Stay present. I will. I focus again. Customer enters. Welcome. Hi. How can I help? Simple. Clean. Controlled. No noise. No stress. After the shift, I sit outside. Quiet. Phone in my hand. I search the cafe. Reviews appear. One after another. Slow service. Rude staff. Never going back. My chest tightens. Not from pain. From something else. Recognition. This is how it starts, I whisper. Karma. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just steady. Zara? I look up. My neighbor. You're outside late. Just thinking. About what? My past. She sits next to me. That place. Yes. Heard it struggling. You heard too? Everyone did. I nod. It spreads fast. Does it feel good? The question catches me. I think. Carefully. No, I say. Not good. Then what? Balanced. She looks at me. Balanced? Yes. Explain. I take a breath. They hurt me. Yes. And now they're hurting. Yes. But I don't feel happy. She nods slowly. I understand. It just feels right. That's karma. I look ahead. Quiet karma. She smiles. Best kind. I nod. Maybe. She stands. Don't get stuck in it. I won't. Keep moving. I will. She leaves. I stay. Thinking. Always thinking. I'm not there anymore, I whisper. That's what matters. Next day. Zara, my boss says. Yes. I need help with inventory. I'll handle it. Careful with numbers. I always am. I check everything. Count, recount, double check. No mistakes, I whisper. Accuracy is power. I didn't know that before. Now I do. Done, I say. Already, he asks. Yes. He checks. All correct. I nod. I take my time. That's why it's right. I feel it again. That quiet confidence. Not loud. Not fake. Real. Earned. You're ready for more, he says. More? Responsibility. I pause. I want that. I know. What kind? Handling suppliers. That's big. I can do it. I think so too. I nod. Thank you. Don't thank me. Prove it. I will. Later. I call a supplier. Hello. Hello. I'm calling about the order. My voice is steady. Clear. No hesitation. Yes. I'd like to adjust quantities. Why? Based on demand. Silence. Then. Smart. I smile slightly. Thank you. We talk. Negotiate. Agree. Done. I hang up. That felt different, I whisper. Not scary. Not stressful. Controlled. Strong. You handled that well, my boss says. I prepared. It shows. I nod. Preparation is everything. He smiles. You're learning fast. I'm learning right. That matters more. Always. Evening. I walk past the café. Not on purpose. Just happens. I stop. Look inside. Fewer people. Messy tables. Tired staff. I see him. My former manager. Arguing. Of course. Some things never change. I step back. Stay in the shadows. I don't belong there anymore, I whisper. And I don't. Not like before. Not at all. I turn. Start walking. Then, a thought hits. What if he's still there? Him. The owner. The one I judged. The one who watched. The one who saw everything. My heart beats faster. I don't look back. Not yet. I'm not ready, I whisper. Not yet. But soon. Very soon. I walk faster. Not running. Just moving forward. Always forward. Because now, I understand something important. Karma doesn't shout. It doesn't rush. It builds. Slow. Quiet. Unstoppable. Just like me. And I'm not done yet. Not even close. Because something bigger is coming. I can feel it. And this time, I'll be ready. Zara, take this delivery, my boss says. I will. It's nearby. Okay. Be quick. I'm always quick. He smiles. And careful. Always. I take the package. Step outside. The air feels calm. Balanced. Like me. I walk down the street. Steady. Focused. No rush. Just control. Then, I stop. A familiar place. The café. I didn't plan this. But I'm here. Again. I look inside. Same door. Same tables. Different feeling. I'm not shaking. I'm not small. I'm just observing. Like he used to. I take a breath. Keep walking, I whisper. I turn. And I see him. Standing right in front of me. Close. Too close. For a second. Time stops. You came back, he says softly. His voice hasn't changed. Come. Measured. I didn't plan to, I reply. My voice is steady. No shake. No fear. He notices. I can see it. You're different, he says. I am. How? I learned. From what? Everything. Silence. But not awkward. Not heavy. Just real. You look stronger, he says. I am stronger. I can see that. I nod. I worked for it. He studies me. Not like before. Not observing. Understanding. That's rare, he says. What is? Change. I smile slightly. It shouldn't be. It is. I shift the package in my hand. I have a delivery. Of course. I start to walk. Then stop. Turn back. There's something I need to say. He waits. Come. Patient. I'm sorry, I say. The words come out clean. No hesitation. For how I treated you. He doesn't react immediately. Just watches. I judged you, I continue. I was rude. I didn't listen. I didn't think. I take a breath. I was wrong. Silence. Long. Then. I know, he says. I nod. I needed to say it. I'm glad you did. You're not angry? He shakes his head. No. Why not? Because I understood. I pause. You understood? Yes. That doesn't make sense. It does to me. Explain. He steps closer. Not too close. Just enough. You were tired, he says. You were under pressure. You were protecting yourself. I blink. That's not an excuse. I didn't say it was. Then why defend me? I'm not defending. What are you doing? I'm seeing you clearly. That hits deeper. You didn't know me, I say. I knew enough. No, you didn't. I knew you were hurting. I stay silent. Because he's right. I just didn't expect it to come out like that, he adds. Neither did I. We both pause. Then, there's something else, he says. What? I admired you. I laugh softly. That's impossible. It's true. For what? For being honest. I was rude. You were real. That's not the same. It is sometimes. I shake my head. I don't believe that. You didn't pretend. I attacked you. You didn't trust me. That's not something to admire. It is when most people fake respect. I think about that. About customers. About smiles. About lies. I didn't fake anything, I say. Exactly. Silence again. Different this time. Lighter. So, you're not here to fire me again? I ask lightly. He smiles. I never fired you. You didn't stop it. His smile fades slightly. I know. That matters. I know. You watched. I did. And you stayed silent. I regret that. There it is. Regret. Real. I didn't know what you needed, he says. I needed fairness. I see that now. Too late. Yes. We both accept it. No argument. No tension. Just truth. What are you doing now? He asks. I work nearby. Doing what? Learning. He smiles slightly. That's not a job title. It is for me. Fair. I handle customers. I can tell. How? You're calm. I train myself. It shows. I had to. He nods. I'm glad. For what? That you didn't stay broken. I look at him. I almost did. But you didn't. No. Why? I think. Carefully. Because I got tired of being weak. He nods slowly. That's a powerful moment. It was painful. They usually are. I shift again. I should go. Of course. I take a step. Then stop again. Wait. He looks at me. What? You said you admired me. Yes. Do you still? He doesn't answer immediately. He studies me. Long. Careful. Then. More now than before. My heart beats once. Heart. Why? Because now you're in control. I nod slowly. I worked for that. I can see it. Silence. Then. Can I ask you something? He says. Yes. Would you come back? The question hits. Unexpected. Strong. Back. To the café. I look at the building. Then at him. Why? Because it needs someone like you. I almost laugh. That place broke me. I know. And you want me to return? Yes. That doesn't make sense. It does to me. Explain. You understand both sides now. What sides? Staff and customers. I pause. That's true. You also understand pressure. Yes. And control. Yes. That's rare. I cross my arms. I'm not the same person. That's why I'm asking. Silence. Heavy. But not negative. Just important. I don't know, I say. That's honest. I need to think. Take your time. I nod. I will. I step back. This time I don't stop. Zara, he calls. I turn. Yes. No matter what you choose. I wait. I respect you. That word again. Respect. But this time. Feels real. I respect myself now too, I reply. He smiles. That's why it matters. I nod once. Then I walk away. Not fast. Not slow. Just steady. My mind is loud. But my steps are calm. Go back. The idea feels strange. Wrong. Right. Both. I'm not that girl anymore, I whisper. That's clear. But something else is too. This isn't over. Not between me and that place. Not between me and him. Something changed today. Something real. Something dangerous. Because now, I don't feel small around him. I don't feel judged. I feel equal. And that changes everything. I tighten my grip on the package. Keep walking. But one thought stays with me. If I go back, it won't be the same. Not for me. Not for him. Not for anyone. And that might be exactly why I should. Come inside, he says. I stop at the door. Why? I want to talk. I already heard everything you had to say yesterday. This is different. I hesitate, then step in. The cafe feels the same. But I don't. Sit, he says. I prefer standing. He nods. Fair. Silence. Then, I have an offer, he says. I fold my arms. I'm listening. I want you back. I shake my head. I told you. I'm not a waitress anymore. I know. Then what is this? Not that. I pause. Explain. I'm rebuilding this place. My chest tightens slightly. And? I need someone who understands it. I understand what? Everything that went wrong. I look at him. You want me to fix your mess? He doesn't react. I want you to fix what I couldn't see. That hits differently. You're serious. Yes. I don't trust this place. I know. And you still want me here? Yes. I breathe slowly. I'm not going back to being under anyone. You won't be. Then what am I? Part of the rebuild. I laugh softly. That sounds like control in a different form. It isn't. How do I know? You don't. Silence. Honest silence. That's not reassuring, I say. It's honest. I study him. He doesn't push. Doesn't rush. Just waits. Like before. I need terms, I say. Name them. I decide my role. Yes. I don't take orders from the old manager. He won't be here. My eyes narrow. You removed him? I did. I pause. That surprises me. You actually did something. Yes. Why? Because you were right. I blink. I was. Yes. I look away. That feels strange. You're serious about this, I say. I am. I take a breath. Fine. One word. Heavy. Final. I'll do it. He nods once. That's all? For now. Good. I walk deeper into the cafe. But it feels different now. Not like before. Not like memory. Like territory I understand. You'll start tomorrow, he says. I already started thinking. Good. I stop. Turn. One more thing. Yes. If I do this, I do it my way. Agreed. No interference. No unnecessary control. Agreed. I nod. Then we're clear. We are. I leave. But this time, I don't feel small. I feel positioned. Next day, I walk in. No apron. No uniform. Just me. Morning, he says. Morning. Ready? Already. He watches me. You're different today. I know. How? I'm not here to survive. Then why? To fix things. He smiles slightly. Good answer. I step inside. First task. I look around. Observe. Always observe. This layout is inefficient, I say. Explain. Customer flow is blocked here. He nods. Fix it. I don't wait. I move tables. Shift counters. Rearrange space. Better? He asks. Yes. Why? Because now people don't collide. He smiles. You think like operations now. I think like control. That's new. I learned. From pain. From mistakes. From everything. Staff notice me. Who is she? Someone whispers. She used to work here, another says. I still do, I say calmly. Silence. Then respect. Slow. Careful. But real. Zara, a staff member says. Yes. We were told to follow your instructions. Good. Even the manager? I pause. Yes. I walk forward. He steps in. The same manager. The one who broke me. Now standing differently. Less power. Same ego. Zara, he says. Yes. What are you doing? Fixing operations. That's not your role. It is now. He looks confused. I don't report to you, I say. Silence. He looks at the owner. The owner nods. Yes, he says. I report to her decisions. That moment changes everything. I don't smile. I don't react. I just continue working. Move this station, I tell staff. Yes, they say quickly. No hesitation now. No resistance. Just response. Zara, the manager says again. Yes. This is unnecessary. No, I say calmly. It's overdue. He opens his mouth, closes it. No power. Only frustration. And I feel it. Not revenge. Not anger. Control. Pure control. I need updated reports, I say. You'll get them, the owner replies. Daily. Agreed. The manager watches. Helpless. Quiet. Not fired. Not humiliated. Just removed from control. That's worse. For him. But I don't care. Not like before. I walk through the cafe. Fix systems. Correct flow. Improve service. Everything I learned. Now used. Customer satisfaction will increase, I say. Why? Someone asks. Because we're listening. Simple. Powerful. True. Hours pass. Then. The cafe feels different. Not broken. Not messy. Structured. Clean. Alive. The owner watches me from a distance. You're good at this, he says. I know. No hesitation. I don't have space for it. He nods slowly. That's what I needed. I stop. Turn. You needed this version of me. I needed someone who sees clearly. I pause. I see everything now. I can tell. Silence. Then. You're not the same person anymore, he says. No. Good or bad? I think. Long. Carefully. Necessary. He smiles. That's the best kind. I return to work. And for the first time, I don't feel like I'm surviving. I feel like I'm building. Not just a cafe. Not just systems. But something else. My place in it. My voice in it. My control in it. And the people who once ignored me. Now listen. The same manager who once humiliated me. Now waits for instruction. And I don't need revenge. Because this quiet shift, is louder than anything I could have said. And I know one thing for sure now. I never needed to destroy them. I just needed to become someone they could no longer ignore. Zara, can I talk to you? He asks. I don't turn immediately. I already know who it is. Yes, I say finally. We stand in the back corridor. Quiet. Empty. Controlled. I heard you're running things now, he says. Yes. He nods slowly. That's impressive. I didn't ask for approval. He flinches slightly. Fair. Silence. Then. I want to understand something, I say. He looks up. What? Why me? His brow tightens. What do you mean? Why did you treat me like I didn't matter? I didn't. Don't lie. He stops. The air changes. I'm not lying, he says carefully. You were strict. That's not what I asked. He exhales. I was under pressure. So was I. That's different. How? You had responsibilities. And I didn't? You were staff. That's not an answer. He looks away. I step closer. Tell me the truth. Silence. Long. Heavy. Then. I didn't see you, he says. That hits. Hard. You didn't see me? I saw mistakes. Not me. He doesn't respond. I nod slowly. That's worse. I know. No, you don't know, I say quietly. You never did. He clenches his jaw. I thought I was doing my job. And I thought I was nothing. Silence. That lands between us. Sure. Real. I didn't mean to hurt you, he says. But you did. I see that now. Too late. He looks at me. Not defensive. Not angry. Just smaller. For the first time. I'm sorry, he says. I don't react. Not quickly. Not emotionally. Just steady. I know, I reply. That surprises him. You do. I've heard it before. But this time, it matters. Why? Because I'm not the same person you hurt. He nods slowly. I can see that. I breathe in. Do you know what hurt the most? He shakes his head. When you didn't stop it. Silence. I was there, I continue. You saw everything. I didn't understand the situation fully. That's not true. He pauses. Then. I didn't act. That honesty changes something. I appreciate that you said it, I reply. He looks up. You do? Yes. Even after everything? I nod. Because I don't need lies anymore. Silence. Long again. But different. Not heavy. Clear. You've changed, he says. I had to. Why? Because I couldn't stay the same girl who left this place broken. He watches me. Carefully. You're not broken now, he says. No, I reply. I'm not. Another pause. Then, do you hate me? He asks. I think. Slow. Honest. No, I say. He seems surprised. But I should have, I add. Why didn't you? Because hate keeps people tied to the past. He nods slowly. That sounds like something you learned the hard way. I did. Silence. I look at him fully now. No anger. No fear. Just truth. I'm not here for revenge, I say. I know. I'm here for closure. He nods again. I understand. Do you? Yes. I take a breath. Then listen carefully. He straightens slightly. I am. You don't get to decide my worth again. I never should have. And I won't carry what happened here anymore. That's good. But I also won't forget it. I don't expect you to. Silence. Then. I used to think I needed your approval, I say. And now. I don't need anyone's approval. That hits him. I can see it. Not pain. Realization. You've become strong, he says. I became aware. That's stronger. I nod. Maybe. A long pause. Then. Is there anything I can do? He asks. I shake my head. No. That simple? Yes. Nothing? There's nothing left to fix. He looks down. For the first time. Quiet. Defeated. But not destroyed. Just human. I wish I had done better, he says. I know. I really do. I believe you. That surprises him again. You do? Yes. Why? Because regret sounds different when it's real. Silence. He nods slowly. Thank you, he says. For what? For not turning this into something cruel. I pause. I almost did, I admit. But you didn't. I chose not to. Why? Because I'm not her anymore. He studies me again. Long. Carefully. Who are you now? He asks. I think. Then answers simply. Someone who doesn't need to prove pain anymore. He nods. I see that. I step back. This conversation is over. He nods again. All right. I turn. Start walking. Then stop. Not because I have to. Because I choose to. I forgive you, I say quietly. He looks up. Shocked. But I'm not returning to the past, I add. He nods slowly. I wouldn't expect you to. I turn again. Walk forward. This time no hesitation. No wait. Just space. Freedom. The air outside feels different. Lighter. Cleaner. Like something finally left my chest. I breathe deeply. I said it, I whisper. Not to him. To myself. I said everything. And for the first time, there is no echo of pain following me. Only silence. Peaceful. Final. I walk away from the café. Not as the girl who was broken there. Not as the girl who returned to fix it. But as someone who no longer belongs to it. And I realize something important. Closure isn't when they understand. It's when I stop needing them to. Can we talk? He asks. I pause at the cafe entrance. I already know it won't be simple. Yes, I say. We sit inside. Not busy today. Just quiet space. He looks different now. Less controlled. More human. I've been thinking, he says. That sounds dangerous, I reply lightly. He gives a small smile. Maybe it is. Silence. Then. I regret it, he says. My fingers still. What exactly? Not stepping in sooner. I don't respond. He continues. I saw what was happening. That's not new information. I know. Then why say it? Because I didn't act. The words sit between us. Heavy. Honest. I told myself you were learning, he says. I told myself it would make you stronger. My jaw tightens. And was that true? He shakes his head slowly. No. Then what was it? An excuse. Silence. I lean back slightly. So you watched me struggle, and did nothing. I thought I was giving you space. I didn't need space. I see that now. I laugh softly. That's convenient, now? He flinches. I deserve that. Yes, I say simply. He nods. I know. Another pause. I saw potential in you, he says. I saw strength in you. But I stayed silent. Why? He looks down. I was afraid of interfering. With what? With your independence. I stare at him. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it doesn't now. But it did then? I told myself it did. Silence again. Longer this time. I study him. Not angry. not soft, just aware. You don't look proud, I say. I'm not. You look guilty. I am. That honesty lands differently now. Not like before. Not sharp. Just real. You didn't lose me, I say quietly. I lost trust in myself. He nods. That's fair. I breathe in, then out. So what now? I ask. He looks up. That's what I wanted to ask you. I tilt my head. You're asking me? Yes. About what? Whether I can earn your trust again. I stay silent. Long enough for the air to shift. Trust is not something you ask for, I say finally. It's something you rebuild. I know. Do you? Yes. Then you know the answer is not simple. He nods slowly. I do. I lean forward slightly. Why do you want it? That question stops him. He doesn't answer immediately. I don't know, he says honestly. I study him harder. That's not good enough. I know. Silence. Then, I see you differently now, he says. How? Not as someone under me. As what? As someone I respect. That word again. Respect. I stay quiet. Is that enough? He asks. I shake my head slightly. No. He nods. I expected that. But, I add. He looks up. But what? It matters. He waits. I continue. It matters that you finally see me. Silence. Something shifts. Not outside. Inside. My feelings are not simple, I say. I know. I'm still angry. I understand. But not like before. He listens carefully. I also feel clarity. About what? About who you are. And who am I? A man who made mistakes. He nods. But not cruel ones. I pause. Not intentional cruelty, I correct. Yes. That's different. I know. Silence again. I look around the cafe. Same place. Different feeling. This place changed me, I say. I know. And you? I changed too, he says. I nod slowly. I can see that. He leans forward slightly. Do you hate me? He asks again. I shake my head. No. Relief crosses his face slightly. But I don't trust easily either. I understand. Both can exist at the same time. Yes. I breathe. I used to think people were either good or bad. And now I know it's more complicated. He smiles faintly. It is. Silence. Longer now. Calmer. I have to decide something, I say. What? What you are to me. He waits. Not interrupting. Not rushing. I think carefully. You are not my past, I say. He nods. And not my enemy. He nods again. But not my safety either. He accepts that. Then what am I? He asks softly. I hesitate. Then answer honestly. Someone who saw me too late. He lowers his gaze. That sounds fair. But also, I continue. He looks up. Someone who didn't stop my becoming. Silence. He processes that. You think that matters? He asks. I think it changed everything. He nods slowly. I didn't plan it that way. I know. But it happened. Yes. Another pause. He speaks softer now. If I asked you to stay close, would you? I don't answer immediately. I feel it. Conflict. Old pain. New understanding. Possibility. I don't know yet, I say finally. He nods. That's honest. I need time. I will wait. I look at him sharply. Don't wait for me to become who I was. He shakes his head. I wouldn't want that. That version is gone. I know. Silence. Then. I don't know what you mean to me yet, I admit. He listens. But I know you are not nothing. That lands softly. Not romantic. Not final. Just real. I can accept that, he says. I stand slowly. This conversation isn't finished, I say. I know. But it is paused. For now. I nod. For now. I turn toward the door. Stop. Without looking back, I say. You should have spoken sooner. I know, he replies. But I'm glad I spoke now, I add. Silence. Then his voice. So am I. I walk out. The air feels different again. Not light. Not heavy. Just open. My thoughts are not settled. But they are honest. I don't know what he is to me, I whisper. But I know I'm no longer afraid of deciding. And that is new. That is power. Quiet. Unfinished. but mine. I stand in front of the cafe. Not inside. Not working. Just outside. Looking in. So this is where it all started, I whisper. My reflection catches in the glass. Different now. Not broken. Not lost. Just aware. I came a long way, I say softly. The door opens behind me. You came early, he says. I don't turn right away. I didn't want noise, I reply. He steps beside me. Silence between us. Not uncomfortable. Just real. You've been quiet lately, he says. I've been thinking. About what? Everything. He nods. I expected that. I finally look at him. Not like before. Not as owner. Not as authority. Just a person. I used to think I needed to prove myself, I say. And now, I don't. That surprises him slightly. How did that change? He asks. I smile faintly. I stopped chasing approval. He watches me carefully. That's rare. I learned the hard way. Silence. Then, do you regret anything? He asks. I think. Slow. Honest. Yes, I say. What? Not seeing myself sooner. He nods. That's understandable. I used to think I was powerless. And now, I know I wasn't. He looks at me differently now. Not as someone beneath. Not as someone to guide. But someone who already walked through it. I want to tell you something, he says. Go ahead. I'm glad you stayed. I pause. With you. With everything. I take a breath. That wasn't a choice I made easily. I know. I almost walked away. But you didn't. No. Silence. Then I say, I'm not here because I needed this place. He nods. Then why are you here? Because I chose to be. That lands clearly. Clean. Strong. You've changed, he says again. I had to. And you're staying? I'm working here. On your terms? Yes. He nods slowly. Good. I cross my arms. No control games. No. No silent decisions without me. He exhales slightly. Agreed. And respect goes both ways. It already does. I study him. Now it does, I correct. He smiles faintly. Fair. Silence. Comfortable now. Not tense. Not uncertain. Just balanced. I used to think this story was about revenge, I say. And now, it's not. What is it? Transformation. He listens. Carefully. I lost everything once, I continue, and rebuilt it. Into something stronger. He nods. I can see that. I'm not that girl anymore. I know. That girl judged people without knowing them. He doesn't interrupt. I hurt someone without understanding him. He stays quiet. And I paid for it. Silence. Then he says softly. Maybe not paid. I look at him. Learned, he corrects. I pause. Yes, I say quietly. Learned. A breeze passes through. The cafe behind us hums with life. Not chaos. Not control. Something in between. Balanced. Alive. I don't need revenge anymore, I say. I know. I don't need to win against my past. I see that. I already did. He tilts his head slightly. How? I changed. That answer feels final. He nods once. That's the hardest win. I breathe in slowly. I'm not defined by what happened here anymore. No, he agrees. You're not. Silence. Long. Peaceful. Then, what now? He asks. I look ahead. Not at the cafe. Not at him. Just forward. I keep building, I say. Yourself. My life. He smiles. That sounds like you. I think so too. We stand there. No pressure. No tension. Just two people who understand too much now. I don't hate this place anymore, I admit. He nods. Good. But I don't belong to it either. That's also good. I belong to myself now. He looks at me. That lands deeply. Yes, he says quietly. That's exactly it. I take a step back. Work waits. He nods. I know. Then adds, you did well. I pause. Then reply simply. I know. And I walk forward. Not away. Not toward anything specific. Just forward. Because that is what I learned to do. No more looking back for answers. No more waiting for permission. No more shrinking myself for comfort. I'm not the girl who judged a stranger anymore. I'm not the girl who broke quietly in a cafe. I'm not even the girl who rebuilt herself in silence. I am the result of all of them. Stronger, calmer, clearer, and finally, free. And that is my victory.